for a Benfica throw. After that last collision. And a couple more substitutes up between the benches. End of the night for Darwin Quintero. As I said, a little quiet tonight for the Colombian. Jonathan Hernandez will step up between the benches and step on here in the 77th minute. And also end of the night for Francisco Rivera, Carlos Rosell, young player for Club America with the chance to come on. Samaris. Wide for Santos. With some of the changes that have come on for Benfica, Talisca playing a little higher role now here in these late minutes of the second half. See if maybe he has a hand, Kobe, and if Benfica can get something done.
Move Benfica up a man that allows to actually move forward a little bit into a higher position. And if anything is going to come from Benfica in this half, you have to imagine that it's going to come from him in that central position. He's the one that's trying to push the pace of this game. He's in the midfield trying to win a lot of the tackles. You can see right now Benfica's trying to get high pressure, but America's doing an excellent job of holding on to possession.
And off and running, here comes Rosell with the fresh legs. He just stepped on a moment ago. Little step over, pushing toward the end line. Deflected away by Julio Cesar. And now Gaetan. As things really opening up here in these final 15 minutes.
You can see for America where their offensive strike is going to come from. It's from Rosell. If they can get the ball to his feet and let him actually go at defenders one-on-one, that will give them the opportunity to actually draw extra defenders to him, and maybe that can even up the playing field on the rest of the pitch.
Surging run from the right back spot. Will this ball stay in as it goes wide, looking for Rosell, and it will not.
Here's Rosell just using his speed and quickness to get that ball across. Cesar's got to come up with the save and just carries that one wide. What we just saw in the last combination from America with the ball coming from Kalula, plays the ball inside, and it's a quick one touch trying to find Rosell into that space.
Plenty of open space on the far side now for Benfica. Gaetan making a diagonal run, and he'll get it at the edge of the area. Slips all the way through. Rodriguez with a chance to bring it down. Still onto his right foot. Had it just knocked away at the last possible second. But he's right there to regain possession. Santos trying to create a little bit of width here for Benfica. Crisante runs right into traffic. And it's America back in the other direction. They don't have the numbers. There is plenty of open space out there.
They've got to find Rosell on the near side.
words of advice, they do. Martinez stepping in to try and win it. Now Martinez with a chance as he gets in behind, onto the back post. And I'm not sure if Julio Cesar might have taken a shot from Zuniga, who came sliding in at the last second.
Well, it's a little bit of liveliness from America, actually attacking down that right flank again, getting the ball to Rosell. And this is this little touch that he just plays through. And then this ball slid across. That's a perfect spot. As you can see, it's just inches away from Zuniga as he is diving in. And that's how America wants to attack. The combination on the right-hand side and then ball across the face of the goal and letting players trying to run into the spaces inside the box.
Luisao done for the night after 81 minutes and change, and so too is Julio Cesar. Ederson will replace the former Inter Milan man who puts in nearly the entire minutes tonight. Tell you what, both coaches at this point, Kobe, have to think about the fact that we're 8 minutes or so away from heading straight to penalties. Yes, it'll be an opportunity for some younger players to get some experience under a little more of a pressure situation, if you will.
Well, that's one of the things that the coaches are going to be looking at, and I think that's exactly what they want to see, is how the young players can handle this situation. How can some of these players that might not be starters but could be fighting for a spot in the 18, and can they be players that are the first or second player off the bench during important matches during the season?
Yeah, but if you're a head coach, aren't you also thinking, I want to have a couple of veterans that I can at least turn to if we do go to penalties to step up to the spot and be able to make the most of the moment?
Well, you'd like to have that.
Does it matter here?
I don't think it matters in this situation. I think the game is the most important part. I think when they're talking about the penalties, it's just like it's a free-for-all at that point. Yes, you want to win it. You want to see how your guys that you'll take note of, how they take their penalties. But overall, it's about what happens in this 90 minutes, which is important for these guys. They want to see, because it is preseason, they want to see how these guys can play, how they can play as individuals, and how they can play together with the teammates here.
And we still have 6 minutes plus here in the second half to see if one of these sides can determine a winner in regulation. Samaris playing it out wide.
This is where Benfica gets shut down all the time as numbers drop in by America. There's no player that has shown that they can make the critical pass in that final third, that they can make the critical move to open up space in that 18. That's going to be their struggles. It looks like they're going to struggle in that. If they can't do it now in the preseason, you have to wonder how they're going to be doing it in the league throughout the year, especially when you play against the big sides.
Oh, remember, both these teams will be playing more than just their domestic campaign. We've mentioned America. You'll see them here on Fox Sports in the CONCACAF Champions League. You'll probably also see Benfica in European play as well. I believe they've already, with their back-to-back titles, put themselves into the group stage of the UEFA Champions League. Yellow card for Marcal, as he got more than a piece of Rosell.
Just a hand to the face by Marca, making sure that Rosell doesn't do a 1-2 combination and get beyond